Hi guys, welcome to another Pat's Adventure Life video. We're out here in the bush and our overland build. So on the last video we went to ARB Thornley and we dropped the Prado off, and now we've got it. We've had it for a couple of weeks and now we're in the bush. This is our first drive out in the bush and it's been going really well. It's really smooth, the suspension is really good, it drives really well, really nicely. So here it is. Alright guys, so this is what the Prado looks like before the upgrades. Just doing a quick walk around. As I said on the last video, we got an ARB bull bar. It's a deluxe bar, worn winch. It's an Evo 10, and also it comes with the Old Man Emu suspension. So new springs, new shocks, 2-inch lift, so it raised the car up 2 inches, which is really good. And underbody protection, which goes all the way underneath the car. So with the GME aerial, the aerial was here, they moved it up here, which I'm really happy with. It's good, it gets it out of the way of here. Sits on the bar, we can use that's a 6 dB antenna. And also, so we got the rear locker and ARB air compressor. So that is the air compressor switch, that's the rear locker switch, that's a front locker switch, but that's only a switch. I haven't installed the front locker yet. And underneath the seat, so the passenger seat is where the air compressor is. That's where you plug in the hose when you want to pump the tyres up, and the air compressor works for the rear diff lock. We've been out today and I'm really happy with how the car's going. It's been really smooth on the bumpy roads and stuff. In the bush you can barely feel the bumps. So one more thing I wanted to talk about was the next upgrades. It's pretty noisy here, there's a lot of cicadas, but it's one of the quietest spots that we could find. So one of the things I want to get is, which I've already got, I've got a battery box, which I'm going to install an AGM deep cycle battery, and that'll run, in the future it'll run the fridge, and also at the moment we can charge cameras, drones and so on, which should be really good. And when we go camping it'll keep, we can use lighting and it'll give us the electricity for a couple of days. So that's my next, I guess, big project. But the mega project has been complete, and yeah, so
explain what this is.
So also with the ARB air compressor we got the hose, as well. So it simply plugs in. And then when you let your tyres down, you can simply pump your tyres back up to road PSI and off you go. It's very simple, very easy. So that's one of the reasons why we put the switches there in that dash position, because that way I can turn the compressor on and pump the tyres up. It's one easy process. So a couple of things that have come up which I'm not really happy about, but it's the way it goes, especially with the 120 Prados. Just see, get the torch on there, get some light. So down there is where the recovery points normally fit, and the way the ARB bars fit, they use those bolting points for the bull bar. So there is no room for recovery points, which is something that I didn't know. I wasn't really told when I was ordering the bull bar, so that's very disappointing. So these points here, that's your standard Toyota tie down points, and I think these are probably tie down points from the bull bar as well, but no places for recovery points. And the other thing is, yeah, so when they took the suspension out to, obviously when they dropped the suspension, it's because the Prado is fairly old, it has the rubber boots for the CV joints, so not that one, but these ones have given way, and as you can see there's grease all over the place. Now it's on both sides, so I'm gonna have to get that replaced, the two boots, and that wasn't like that before. It's because I reckon swapping the suspension around has loosened the ends, and yep, so I'll have to get them sorted. And as you can see, this is the other side, and there's grease going everywhere, but that's okay, we'll get that sorted. I think the left side, this is the right side, the left side is worse than this side, but we'll get that sorted. I'll take it to my mechanic and get him to replace them. So thank you guys for following me with the Overlander Prado build. I wanted to give a big thank you to my parents who has gifted us the upgrades. So if it wasn't for my parents, I would not have been able to afford to get all this done. So thank you, Mum and Dad, for financing this. And thank you to Lisa, Sebi, Malachi for supporting me with this. And we've had a lot of fun today, the first time we came out. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy this. And we're hoping to get out and do a lot more camping, a lot more forward driving stuff to come. So thank you for following this channel. Hope you have a good day. See ya.